So we're going to take these screws out and we're just going to have a look at what version eeprom we've got in here. Can't remember if these screws were all the same length or not. It's too many years ago. No, ones at the front are shorter and the ones on the sides are longer. Just going to lay these out by the side where they come out, just so we don't put them back incorrectly. Don't remember if these central 6 have to come out. I have powered this up, it is working just fine. Isn't really much point in showing you that, it just comes on and the lights come on as you press various buttons. So is that enough? No, it looks like we're going to have to take these out as well. I really couldn't remember, it so long ago. Unfortunately, many years ago, when things got a bit tough, all of my stuff went. The original Cyber Twin and well, the original everything I had, most of the guitars went. Amps, guitars, effects, everything. Gradually getting bits back. Has that done it? Okay, so there's definitely going to be an earth onto there. Right, so let's just show you the very simple inside. So we have the expression pedals there, optical, that's an LED. The LEDs are just held in place with some sort of, it's not silicone, it's some sort of soft epoxy transformer. There is the FCB1010 controller. We have a version 2.5, which I think is the later one. That may not need changing. And a circuit board here. The little switches. Oh, actually, are they the switches? Or yeah, so these are the switches here. And you've got the LEDs along here. It's a very straightforward, simple unit, but super reliable. I never had a single issue with mine. So yeah, I'm not convinced we're going to have to change that. I believe that is the latest one, which I assume would have all the old issues from years ago resolved. So yeah, let's get that cover back on and move on. So longer screws at each end. Thought that was zoomed in. Just going to loosely put these in. Electric screwdriver would probably be quicker for this. It's not something I use in the workshop anymore. Again, like everything else, if you're going to be cracking cases open, you are going to be losing your warranty if if you make any changes like I did on the RC500 yesterday when we added a battery on-off switch. So next things I've got to do with this is really decide what I'm going to use it with, and see whether I can actually use it with a number of items together, how we go about programming it for that sort of arrangement. And I will probably need a USB to, I had a USB to MIDI interface years ago, because that is how you program up the Fender Cyber Twin. Right, just going to nip these up, and that will be all set. Okay, let's spin that around. And we'll just fire it up just to make sure we didn't do anything stupid. Seem to remember the cable was longer than that years ago, but again, might be wrong on that one. And there we go. You just get the red light there, and then you get bank 0 up on there. No other indication until you press switches, and then the LEDs just light up, bank up and down. Yeah, all looks fine. So that is that. So it's a quick look at the Behringer. Probably going to get the full-size manual printed off, and we'll see what we can do with it as far as the other equipment goes.